Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Wednesday night stream. I hope everybody is having a lovely midweek. Lots of gold making to be had, hopefully. Lots of fun to be had in the world of Warcraft. Let's have a look and see how everyone is. Good evening, Mushy. Hope you're doing well. Mushy, you have lost your thing again, I've just noticed. Hold on one moment, let me sort that out for you. Hold on, let me just click through that. One of those. Click on that, and then click on that, and that should work. With any luck, there we go. Can't have you without the sub. Let's close that down. There we go. I did notice when I see the sword without the icon, we need to rectify it. Definitely. It's a shame I can't do it on a automatic recurring thing, but there we go. Now you can spam. Hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good evening so far. Enjoying the sights of Dalaran at the moment. We're going to go over and have a look at the mailbox today, and then I'm thinking tonight's mission is going to see if we can get ourselves some Shadopan reputation. You succeeded in your other game, excellent. Good evening, Lizard. Good evening, Nox. Hope you're both doing well. And Cryox, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're all having a lovely evening so far. Me and Oreo just chilling out tonight so far. We're going to go over and check the mailbox first and foremost. So let's go head on down. As we're in Dalaran here, let's just come over this way. And then we can have a look what we've got at the moment. And then we can move on and have a look at what else we can do. So I'm thinking reputation. My main goal here is Shadopan reputation for Samadan to get mainly one of the Tome of Illusions, plus see if we can get some other enchants as well. Good evening, Solkan Army and Gold. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well tonight. So we've also, I think now's a good time to do it. I know Timewalking has finished as of this morning, but we still have the Darkmoon Faire up, so I can get the reputation buff there, and I've got my own human racial buff as well. So there's things we can do. So now is a good time. We have the, what do we have? We have the 11 commendations of the Shadopan, which give me a base reputation of 300. Plus I discovered earlier, currency-wise, Samadan himself has 1,145 Time Walk badges from previously doing Time Walking events. So we've got some options here, certainly. How much average income am I currently making per day, per week? It can vary, definitely. So, well, let's take this as an example. Let's have a look at the mailbox, and we'll have a look here. So, over here, we have 64,000 gold in the mail, just over 51 in the mail there, so this isn't quite everything, but it's most things. And that is since I was last on, which was Sunday evening. So that's a couple of days, 2-3 days worth of sales. So we're averaging about, say, 20,000 gold a day. I would say from that. All good, getting yourself set up on a second realm, going alliance on this one. Excellent, Nox. Look forward to seeing how that comes out. Always good to expand your recipe collection. Absolutely, Solkan Army, definitely. Also King, Warbringer and War Scouts. Those give the 1k rep token with the Panda factions. Yes, I heard about those. I haven't got the add-on for finding rares, but we could probably see them on the way anyway. So it's actually quite slow for the amount of effort you see me put in. Well, to me, it doesn't seem like effort. This, for me, is fun for the game. This is what I really enjoy doing. So for me, it's just something that's ticking over quite nicely. Some days are better, some days are less. I mean, if you look at my highlights videos for each month, you can see that in April I made 400 and something thousand gold profit, and the month before that it was a lot less at 200,000, but then the month before that it was like at 900,000, so it does fluctuate a fair amount. Yes, NPC scan, that was the one I was thinking. Really want to enjoy doing this as well, that's why you watch my content. Make it look so much fun, but when you try it and there isn't me talking about everything, it's so dull. Right. I guess that's the thing, Cryoxcd. It does have to be fun for yourself. And if I can make it fun for other people, then I'm glad. Bridge Chat, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I hope I've pronounced your name correctly. We beat the Smurfs again. What was that, Mushy? Did I miss something? Good evening, Dado. Hope you're doing well. Suggest I get Rarity and Silver Dragon. Oh, in the other game you play. Oh, right. Okay. That's cool. I'm glad you had some success. Good evening, Dado. I hope you're doing well. Did I say hello to you already? Did I miss? You made 2 million in the last 9 days, but that was boosting Mythic Plus and Heroic raids. Well, that sounds really good, Cryox. If that's fun, then definitely do something like that. Let's see if else I missed something there. I said hello to you, Billsy, didn't I think? Right, let's quickly scroll back down. So let's go through and open up the mail. So Binding and Masteries, Azure Vests, Satin Cloaks, a couple of those. Rings, Packs of Critical Strike, Versatility, a couple of Seals of Versatility there. And Potion of Defiance, we sold one of those. More Critical Strikes. Oh, I actually sold a Tome of Illusions Pandaria there. And 5 Captain's Feasts there. I think we're running low on those. A couple of Wind Songs. Okay, pretty decent. So 64,000. Let's start with that and go through that. Huntley, how are you? Finally caught me live. I've been binge watching my videos. Oh, I'm glad you were able to see them all. I hope you're doing well. Thanks ever so much for stopping by and catching the live stream. Lazy Titan, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Speckett and Gorgor, thank you all for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. It's a sign. And Dad Freddy, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh wow, Huntley coming straight in with the Prime sub. Thank you very much for using your Prime. Really do appreciate the support. Let's see, lots of emotes. Welcome to the Samadan squad. You have a fair few of Oreos, Long Boys, Thumbs Up and Chef's Hats. Good evening, Stevie B. 20,000 gold away. You're so close. I hope you're going to get it today. And that last mail was just another 977,000. So that's all good on the mail front. What was the command to check the uptime? It was literally that, Speckett, as Dado's just put in there, uptime. Literally just been on for 8 minutes. Literally just check the mailbox. We'll probably go through and check on everyone else first, and then we'll come back to Samadan. So we've checked the mail here. Auctions wise, there's a fair amount we need to do. Good evening, kinder sir. How are you? Good to see you again. So I'll just check my auctions. I did relist everything this morning, so we're in a good position there. I could do a cancel scan on Enchants, but we do need to do a restock. But I'm going to hold off on that for the moment, whilst I just go check everyone else's mailbox. And I'd also like to focus on the reputation of this. So we'll go through Jahwakening next. Oh, kind yourself. Thank you for using your Prime for 4 months. Thank you very much for your continued support. Really do appreciate it. Let's see, lots of various emotes for kind yourself. Thank you very much. Congrats on my win. You're crying right now. Good job, Tottenham. Oh, was that a football thing? I have no idea whether football's where we are at with football. Was there a good thing happening? I have no idea. Commander Bond, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Hug Please, how are you? Thanks also stopping by. I hope everyone is having a lovely evening so far. We're just going through and checking the mailbox at the moment. And so we had 60-odd thousand on Samadan, 0 on Jahwakening, but that's not surprising because our auctions are just a few. So we'll just jump past that for the moment. Not good. Oh, let me just check currency wise. Where are we at? We've spent the Time Warp badge for you. So let's go over to Erfen. Do the next one. Did I see that ludicrous display last night? I scored in the last minute, 96 minutes, winning gold, rip, no Champions League final for us. Oh, right. Okay. So what's... Excuse me. The Champions League. That's... Which one's that? Is that the one that's like several countries all over the place? I'm not sure. Thank you. Get the add-on Alcoholic. It shows you to easily see currency across alts. That's a good idea, Kixer. Alcoholic will help me with a lot of things, I think, now that I've got more characters I'm dealing with. Oh, I'm not scrapping. Force of habit there. Let me have a look on currency on Erfen. We have 430 Time Warp badges, so we'll need them. So we need to go and cash those in and send them over. So maybe a little trip over to Pandaria. But let's just check the mailbox first. And, oh yes, we've got a whole load of things we were going to scrap. But we have some good gold here. Almost as much as Samadan. Let's have a look. What have we got? Coarse, leather arm guards, sinister combatants, mail, arm guards and waist guard. Then down the bottom here, we have drums of fury, more sinister gear, even more sinister gear. Someone's been buying some sausages. Frankfurter and smoked and meat brat. One of each. And so that's 48,000. So that's coming up for at least 100,000, 110,000 across 2 characters. Let's take those sales. That's really good. Bandy Streaming, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Erfen, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. That's the best club teams of each European country against each other. Oh, right, okay. Liverpool beat Barcelona 4-0. It was funny. Oh, right. What am I using Time Warp badges on? I am going to be getting Shadopan reputation because I haven't really finished off Pandaria. I missed the expansion when it came out and I've come back to it. I did a little bit of it on Samadan, but I would like to get some enchanting recipes for Samadan. So that's going to be my main focus for that. I'll leave all this scrappage for another time. But gold-wise, that's pretty good. That takes me to 382,000 on Erfen. So I guess let's start with those Time Warp badges. Let's go. So we need to go over to Pandaria to cash those in. So let's go do that now. So I'm guessing quickest way is going to be Stormwind, then Pordon. Now, Right One 2 gave a good suggestion in, where was it, in the village. You can do something to get to Timeless Isle quickly. We'll have a look at that, see if you can deal with that. There are so many what you call trash items, like the Goldshire sausages that you managed to sell. Yeah, I mean, those sausages came from the Drostavar sausage vendor. It's amazing that they do sell. What's that? A gunship portal. What did I miss there? You and Papa Freddy made a spreadsheet about Timecodes Linen Vendor Shuffle. Oh, excellent, Specker. Feel free to share that if you'd like to, either here or on the Discord. You started a paladin on another server for something to do. Can't decide on professions. Keep thinking enchanting, tailoring, but then you think it's a paladin. It should be blacksmithing. Well, yeah, I tend to do that as well with characters. I feel like I should at least be able to make something that I can do, but it's totally up to you. Mage Tower, Stormwind, Pordon, Portal there. Yeah, that's where we've got in here. We've got the we've got ourselves to here, but there's something to do with a quest. Let me get a mount that can fly. Hold on, pets. Mounts. Of my 39 mounts, let's find something that can fly that's going to be suitable. Let's try Sandstone Drake. Might as well go for something pretty cool. So it was where the alchemy person is, up to the north, I believe. Let me just have a look. Is it up here? Portal Glade, Twin Spire Keep. No, that looks like a dangerous area. I don't want to do there. We need to go over this side, I think. Good evening, Wave. Hope you're doing well. I'm not familiar with the area, actually. So where is... It's the archaeology person. We need to find Chromie. That's what we need to do. Somewhere. Hello, Oreo. How are you? Turn on the profession trainer. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's have a look. Townsfolk, Mailbox, profession trainers. There we go. Thanks for the hint. Let's have a look. I'm guessing we'll go over this way. Excellent. Thank you, Speckett. Let's have a look. It was on Reddit, was it? Okay. Vendor Shuffle, Raw Gold Farm. Brilliant. Okay, I'll have a good look at that after the stream, but thank you for sharing. Try target and /tar to make sure you have tracking target enabled on the mini-map. Yes, that's another thing, but I don't think I'm close enough at the moment. I'm not sure where an archaeology trainer would be. Let's try /tar. No, there's nothing nearby. You know what I might do? I might just get the flight point. Save me wandering around. By the time I found them... Oh, no, that's the portal. That wasn't the flight point. Whoops. Oh well, let's go back. Let's try that again. Think before you click. And then we won't be wasting so much time. It'll be easier this way. Okay. Flight Master is over here. So have we got a flight point to time us out? Yeah, we have to go up and then down, but that's fine. Give me a chance to see what I've missed out. Thank you, Speckett. We'll just check up on chat. Scrapping and disenchanting is such a frustrating thing for you on your server. It's just time wasting, though. That is a shame, Newvin. It's a tricky one. The whole scrapping mechanism does, when you're doing it en masse, it does take a long time, which is a real shame. Good evening, Machine. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a good week so far. Maybe they're up there. Where would I find a archaeologist trainer? Where would Chromie be? Maybe they're up there. Hope not nearby. Okay, let's carry on. Doing very well, thank you. We're just going to get ourselves some Shadopan reputation today. So we're trading in our Time Warp badges. Erfen has a few to buy some Shadopan, and then we're going to go over to Samadan, make use of the Darkmoon Faire, and then go from there, and then see what we can do reputation-wise. Oh, Meriki, thank you very much for the raid. How was your stream today? Or your second stream, rather. I managed to catch you earlier. Hope you're doing well. For those that haven't already, shout out to Meriki. There we go. If you haven't checked out Meriki, check her out. Very chill gold maker. How was the pets doing? We're doing very well, thank you. We're just going to get ourselves some Shadopan recipes today. At the moment, we just got ourselves about 100,000 in the mailbox, so really happy with that at that time. On the edge above the dungeon there, if you haven't done the quest yet. In the Vale of Eternal Blossom, on an edge above the dungeon. Aha, right, let me just have a look on the map. See if I can find that. Vale of Eternal Blossom. Oh, over here. Yeah, I haven't explored this area on this character yet, so So we're heading over to the Timeless Isle at the moment anyway, and then we'll send things over to Samadan. Got a full set to sell. Excellent, excellent. Good to hear. Darkmoon Gent, I didn't see you pop in there. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. And thank you also, Holy Acorn, for shouting out the raid. You found a shirt on one of your very old characters worth 2 million gold. Wow. Have you been able to sell it? Hopefully. Gostmos 10? Sorry if I butchered your name. How are you? Doing very well. Fellow gold farmer on Shadow Song. Excellent. Glad you managed to catch my streams. Hope you're doing well. Not yet, going to take forever, probably. It is tricky. The expensive items do sometimes take a while to sell. Sad that lost in the game last seconds. I heard there's lots of football shenanigans going on. I haven't got a clue about football. Going to do 2 Orgrimmar and Shatrath Children Quest fast on 2 characters. Excellent. Let me know when you want to take a crack at your questions. Yeah, we can have a look at that next time I'm doing a flight, perhaps. We'll have a look first. Never been interested in doing Mythic Plus or raiding. I would be interested. I certainly wouldn't rule it out. For me, it's just one of those things. I don't feel that I am that good at my characters to be able to play at that level. I may be wrong on that. I mean, I'm always happy to learn. But for me, whilst I have tried 1 Mythic Plus. I would certainly give it a go. Just wing it, as Rasheen says. And what's this? Do we need to click that? Time Lost Shrine. Now let's carry on. And let's turn the nameplates off for the moment. Let's enjoy the scenery. Walk in, heal, done. That should just about do it then. Started trying my Super Shovel. Excellent, Holy Acorn. How do you get on? Hopefully the prices are good for your server. But talking of the shuffle, Kind of Cell was asking about my reasoning behind the waiting. We'll go through that in a moment once I've just done these bits and pieces. So here we need to just hand this in. Shrouded coin. So that's an extra 500 badges for completing that. And then we can buy commendations of the Shadopan. Let's buy the maximum amount, which is 18. So we'll buy those. Now we need to send those over to Samadan. We need a mailbox. There's probably not one nearby, so let's Hearthstone back, I think. That'd be the best thing. Deja SRB, thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Finally caught my stream. Well, welcome aboard. Glad you could stop by. It's going very well, thank you very much. We're just going through and collecting up our Time Warp badges to see if we can get some reputation going on Shadopan for Samadan. So we're just going to go over. Let's have a look at this. Let's send these to Samadan. Send mail. There we go. We've also got some honourable combatants to make because we've got like 49 expulsum at the moment, but we'll leave that for the moment. Let's focus on one thing at a time. So let's log out and we'll head on back over to Samadan. And then Samadan's got some. It needs to go to the Darkmoon Faire first, I think. So we'll have a look at that first. What else am I missing on the chat here? Level 120 character number 4. Fantastic. Congratulations, Mushy. You got rep tokens. You can make 10 characters exalted. Wow, that's pretty good going. You're at 11. Wow, that's even more. Kuhn's got, what is it, 15 at the moment? Oh, Gift of Haste just sold. Excellent. Got most whilst doing Sandalaro things for mounts. Since you're a TSM genius, well, kind of, you know you can set a custom price for mats, but you can also set a custom sell price. I want to see if you can set TSM for that Tiresbury Linen vendor shuffle. Oh, thank you very much. Deja, thank you very much for the follow. Set a custom sell price. How do you mean? Do you mean like a fixed price for selling things? Can you auto disenchant with TSM? You can use the TSM destroy. This window here. I haven't got any braces on me to pop it up. But if you use / TSM destroy and then use the wheel mouse to go through and disenchant that way, that's about the best you have at the moment. Dim Powerblade, how are you? How much gold am I at the moment? On Samadan we have 1.7 million, and then Erfen has at least 380,000, so we're probably sitting at something like 2.1 million at the moment, I would say. Big J, thank you very much for the follow. You can use TSM distributing tool to combine it with multi-box software such as CKS. Yes, I've heard people using that machine, haven't they? With some success. I know you use it quite a lot to the movement of the mouse triggers the scroll, as it were. You still have to be at the computer to do it, so it's not really considered as botting or anything like that, because you are using it. It's just making it convenient to press the buttons, basically. Oh, I've missed loads of stuff in the chat. Let me quickly scroll down. So you can set the vendor price, so you can see if you make 1000k less the profits. Yes, I think you can use a vendor sell as a string in the in your operation, so that should work. Can't do your volumes without it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's popped it in the Spectre. If you want to post it again, Spectre, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, CKS is pressing buttons yourself, so it is effectively doing that. There we go. So that's the post for the vendor shuffle. I haven't had a look at it in detail at the moment. So before I do this this part of the Darkmoon Faire and getting the reputation bonus and everything like that, I just wanted to have a look. Kind of was asking about the Bracer Super Shuffle and the reasoning behind my weighting values. So let's bring up the spreadsheet. Let's bring it up over this side, and then we can talk through briefly just where I've gone with those at the moment. Hey, School Shane, I'm doing very well, thank you very much. It's been very rainy today. I got completely soaked at work. Have I got the 4 pets from the Children's Week yet? I haven't got the pets at all. Oh, that's the original one without the rod. Let me just find the other one. The 8.15 with the rod. There we go. How's Cookie doing? I think she's all right at the moment. She had a bit of a shock, really. She got attacked by one of the neighbour's cats, Siamese. But I had checked her over, and she looked to be okay. She was purring and dribbling on me earlier, so I think she's fine for the moment. Simulation, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Ready to go with 2 quick questions. Did you get beat up bad? No, not really. It was well, nothing visible at this stage. We'll know in a few days' times. Right, okay. Question 1. For veiled crystals, the string, why am I dividing the minimum by 3 and then multiplying by 2? Okay, so the reasoning behind that was, where are we at here? Go down here for this one, the veiled crystal price here. So you can see here the formula divided by 3 times 2. So what I wanted to do with this formula, this is from the Honourable Bracers. So this was my son's idea, actually. Credit goes to him for this one. To basically, what I wanted to do is have the veiled price to be, because you can do a veiled shatter, I wanted the veiled price to be 2/3 higher than the price of the Umbra shards. So I wanted it always to be worth more. So I went with a divided by 3 times 2 for that, and a divided by 3 for the Umbra shard. So the Umbra shard the veiled crystal is always worth twice more than the Umbra shard, because you could always do a veiled shatter. That was a way of internally giving it extra weight before even doing the extra weights here on the weighting on this side. So that was the reasoning behind that. Question 2, why did I choose to look at things together for the different outcomes for my weightings? Items themselves are very deterministic outcomes which aren't shared, i.e. a green bracer is scrap and blue bracer is disenchant. Yeah, this is kind of like very, very specific things on the mass. I mean, there's kind of like, I've done, what is it, 3 videos now on the bracer shuffle. The first was just working it out originally, then it was bringing in the leatherworking, and then now it's updated with this, and so this is just kind of like another evolution of it, really. And look at things together for my different outcomes, for my weightings. Basically, when I was doing my original calculations back here, and I was working out I was basing it on 100 braces, and so that included the blues. So I was looking at the end result items, the veil, the umbra, the gloom, the cloth thread, and expulsum, and looking at my averages for all of those as a whole. So I took these as a group, and I called it the number of things, which is where I started with my weighting. For me, that was just a way I could internally work out how much something could be worth, because I had a value, I had a cost for 100 braces, which was 8,000 gold, and I had a number of things that I got from doing these things with the 100 braces. So it didn't really matter whether it was blues or greens at that stage, it was just looking at the whole of them. And then I divided the whole of them by the number of things that I got, which was 322, took off the number of cloth and thread, which was 77, and then started looking at the weighting from there, which is why I had a normalised value of 94 gold per item. Then once I started using the weighting, then I could play around with the numbers, and that's when I just sort of just had a little, basically just messed around with these numbers. So, okay, I want veil to be worth more, umbra to be slightly less, expulsum to be a little bit more, and then just saw how the numbers changed over time. So I hope that helps my thinking of it. It is kind of arbitrary, and it kind of made sense in my head at the time, and I went through various layers as I sort of worked out this formula. Question 1 says, so it's just not how you weight it. Absolutely. If you want to weight it or change the formula, now that you understand how I did it, feel free to adjust it as to how you would do, definitely. Strange bumps are assigned. Yeah, is that for abscesses? Yes, I think so. Oh, there we go. Going to craft braces to level your tailoring, I think. I would definitely Darkwing Gen. Thank you, Payne. Sorry, I've missed out loads on the chat here. Let me just scroll down. No, you're going to accomplish this. Was more... What you're doing to accomplish this was more Y instead of individually. To lower the expulsum cost. And then all the mats, yeah. So now with all the different sources of enchanting mats. Yes, that was cookies. Yeah, so in a few days we'll tell whether she's got an abscess or not. But hopefully that helps. Personally, you keep it simple as profession intern as possible, as you don't like all professions being heavily dependent on one of the professions. Yes, they can interlink quite a lot, can't they? The professions, which is kind of nice. I like the synergy of it all, but it can be quite a lot to actually manage it all. Okay, so hopefully that's answered that side of things. So let's carry on. Got the lost mail I need to do there. Forgetting that. Let's not get distracted though. So, things to do. We need to head over to the Darkmoon Faire first, I believe. So let's start with that. So I guess Stormwind. I don't think there's a Darkmoon Faire person here, is there? That would have been easier, but let's do Stormwind. Let's go round and round. Head over to Stormwind. So we're going to get our Shadopan reputation. So let's go over and head on out. And then we'll go over to... Let's go on a bit more. Head on outside. Go to the Darkmoon Faire. Have a ride on the carousel to get the reputation buff. Buy the auction houses. Yep, let's just go over. It's not too far, thankfully. Back to 60,000 green braces in your braces distribution mailbox again. Lowest you got was 25k. Wow. That's amazing. Where am I? Here I am. Darkmoon Faire person. There you are.
You need something?
Please could you take me to the staging area?
Go with honor.
There we go. It's horrible. That's a lot. A lot of stuff. Okay, let's just jump in here. I guess it depends on your outlook, definitely. Occasionally you'll get sent back to your tailor. Yeah, they just haven't been opened. You never reach the bottom. And then the GMs tell you the mailbox is not supposed to be storage. Mixes with the expiring auctions. Oh yeah, I can imagine the mess of it. We just need bigger guild banks. Okay, let's do the roller coaster. We get the same thing here, don't we? Do we need to buy some tickets though?
Oh, hello.
Let's get one of those. Open the book up. There we are, and let's jump on. Let's enjoy the roller coaster. I think this is screenshot worthy. Let's get a good. That's not a good angle. There we go. You should really go first person for this. Put your hands in the air if you like roller coasters. Quimbui, how are you? Now you just have 4,000 in tie spray. Wow, not much at all. Is there a way to have TSM set the number of times an item can go on the auction house before you waste too much gold trying to sell it? Yes, there is a max expires in your auctions. If we go in here, when you're setting your operations, if we go here and into your operation, let's say for instance Bountiful Feasts, and posting maximum expires. I think it's in details, isn't it? Wrong way. No, it's not in there. Posting must be here. Partial stack. Yes, don't post after this many expires. Here it is. Couldn't read it. So you could say after 50 expires, I don't want to post it anymore, and then TSM just won't post it there. So I hope that helps. Okay, so we've got the buff. So we got reputation gains increased by 10%. So we need to head on back to Stormwind. I'm guessing, let's try Dalaran will be the best one here for this. Is it worth crafting the Tailor epics to disenchant to level enchanting, or is there a better way? The Sinister gear is worth crafting, if that's what you mean, because you can sell them, so they're definitely worth doing. But I don't know if you can't do those to level up, can you? Anything that doesn't cost too much is worth doing. So, and anything you can sell for a profit is definitely worth doing. So check TSM, check the profit margins on them, and then check which is going to be worth more to you. And then just pick the ones that are probably going to be the most profit if possible, and give you the greatest amount of skill ups. Look, it's doing while travelling the world with an orphan. Well, good luck, Darkmoon. Right, okay, so Pordawn Village. Well, we've done a fair amount of this on Samadan, of questing wise. We never found Chromie. I'm assuming you're not in there. So we need to head to... Well, I don't know how many timeless... where's a mailbox? Let's just go on over here. I don't know. Trying to get the last 100 or so levels on enchanting. Oh, right. It's worth crafting against discount to level enchanting. Was there a better way? Oh, right. Okay, so as Mushy... I misunderstood you. Yes, to craft the leather epics to disenchant. Yes, as Mushy said, those will be cheaper. Right. Okay, so let's have a look at a mailbox. Where's a mailbox? There it is. Don't recognise the mailbox. Okay, so we need to pick up these. First and foremost, looks like Oreo's gone for the moment, so let's just move your camera back. And turn that off for the moment. There we go. Levelling both tailoring as enchanting at the same time as braces for you. Fair enough. Enchanting is a pain. It's the last one you need for Legion and BFA Master of All. Oh, fantastic. Especially if you have an overflow of Umbra Shards. Don't forget the Enchanting Scepter. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. Right, okay. So, we need to head... I don't know where are we at reputation-wise at the moment with the Shadopan. Let's have a look. Mr. Pandera, Shadopan. So I did accidentally click on one of my commendations, and I'm at neutral at the moment. So what can we do here? Champion a faction by clicking the star button. You'll earn bonus reputation for various activity. Okay, we'll just champion that if we can. Let's also show as experience bar. You can see this down at the bottom. Yeah, not tools of the trades. The enchanting scepter you meant, wasn't it? Where was it? Enchanter's Sorcerer's Scepter. Which one's good for the Umbra Shards? I'm guessing it's the Honourable one, or rather than the Umbral one, because that's that takes Gloom Dust as well. Or the Sinister Combatants one is Gloom Dust and Umbra Shards, but that takes one Expulsum on that one. Yeah, getting that one. So actually I've got the currently rank 2. I need to go to Leiden Gustav in Tirgard Sound and buy that for... Oh, that's the that takes Marks of Honour, doesn't it? So we need to buy that at some point maybe. Takes 4 looks like Marks of Honour it takes. Rank 3 it takes 6. Okay. So 6 Umbra Shards is a good use of them. It doesn't use anything else. Starwood's easy to get hold of, and it's only 1 Expulsum, I'm guessing. Is it 1 Expulsum or is it 2 Expulsum? Currently it's got a crafting cost for me of 674 gold. So it's not cost effective, but if I had the rank 3 then I could see how that would be more cost effective. I'll have to have a look at my tooltip once I've got rank 3. I think that's worth doing. I have to remember to do that. But at the moment, let's carry on with Shadopan, because we are on a timer here with a Wii buff. So, reputation, Shadopan, neutral. So we probably need to head on over to... Where is it that all the Shadopan stuff happens? In Pandaria. It's Townlong Steps, I believe. I'm guessing here. Valor and Justice Quartermaster? Or one of these outposts perhaps. Here we go, Shadopan Garrison, I bet it's there. So let's get I guess we'll just get a flight there, that'll be easier. There's the Flight Master, there you are.
Welcome.
Actually I don't have a lot unlocked actually. looking at this. Shadopan Fallback and Shadopan Garrison. Okay, well let's do that one. Let's enjoy that one. Use it as an overflow kind of thing. More expensive than leather mail braces on your server. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing, is you want to balance up your materials. I mean, doing the Bracer Super Shuffle, you do end up with a lot of Umbra Shards. 2 for rank 2 and 4 for rank 3. So yeah, 6. Right, I see what you mean. 6 in total. Good for everyone wanting to know what to do with the Umbra Shards. Yeah, I know, Mushy, you had quite a lot, didn't you, of Umbra Shards based on the number of shuffles you did. But it's worth. I think it's worth giving it a go, certainly. So let's carry on. We've got all our Gathermate stuff here on Samadan. So I'm assuming we need to be here. I haven't really fully explored this area as Samadan, so we'll give this a look. So reputation-wise, one of the... I need to go back to the Timeless Isle to buy some more of the Time Warp badges, but I want to see where I'm at the moment, I guess, really. At 335, and how many do I have at the moment? 200... no, not 200, 29. Okay. Oh, we're going through a tunnel. That looks cool. Don't think I've ever flown through here before. The Ancient Passage. That looks cool. That just goes to show how unfamiliar I am with Pandaria. I wish I played it when the expansion came out. It does look like a really nice, and sounds like a really nice expansion. The visuals and the music are just brilliant. Isn't this where the Shah of Anger spawns? I remember looking for that with my son at one point, trying to get the mount. He loves to do mount runs back when he used to play World of Warcraft. But just looking at all these mountains and stuff, it looks really nice. When did I start playing WoW? Right back at the very beginning, in vanilla. Samadan was my first character and has been my main ever since. But then I got as far as Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and then I kind of petered out from that point. And then after that, oh, something flew past there. What was that? Oh, it's just a bird. And so I missed Pandaria, Cataclysm, and Warlords of Draenor, and the beginning of Legion. And it wasn't until, I think, Flying had already been released in Legion that I started back in earnest. And then shortly after that, I decided to, once I got Flying in Legion, that's when I decided to make gold and buy tokens to pay for my subscription. So, I mean, my slash played for Samadan is coming in at 91 days and 22 hours, but then time played at this level, so that's at 120, is 10 days. So that just goes to show how much time I've been spending now compared to how much time I used to spell. Chromie is near the Shrine of 7 Stars. Take there, find Chromie and teleport directly to save me a bit of time. Is that to get to the Timeless Isle, Mianax? That could help, couldn't it? So if I go to, where did you say? Shrine of 7 Stars. Where is the Shrine of 7 Stars? Is that in Kunlai Summit? Don't know if I got everything here. It's in Vale of Eternal Blossom. Oh yes, this one. Oh yeah. So I get a flight there, and then can I teleport from there to Timeless Isle? So that would save me the whole trip over half the continent. You go over 400 days. You never look at your slash played anymore. Okay, thank you, Manax. Okay, so I'm guessing what we need for Shadopan reputation here. I'm guessing this is the place. It may not be. There's lots of questy things here, which is also useful, I believe, for gaining reputation. And there's also the rare bosses around, I think, but I haven't got NPC scanner. So what have we got? The Shadopan, here we go, Rushi the Fox. So this is something we can, oh god, I really need to repair. So this is the stuff I'm looking for. Enchant, Weapon, Dancing Steel, River Song, Jade Spirit, and then Formula, Tome of Illusions, Secrets of the Shadopan. Actually, I thought I'd have to be Exalted, but I only need to be Revered for that. Well, that's quite good. So let's have a look reputation-wise. So we are currently at reputation. Here, we're at neutral. So let's use up our commendations. We've got the buff, so we gain, how much do we gain? 360, including our human racial for that. So let's go through that. See how many we gain, neutral wise. So now we're at friendly. Okay. Not ready yet. Okay, let's keep going. Run around the world for Zendali. They drop bags with rep items, all mounts for some. Yeah, if you need rep fast. Yeah, that's an idea. The rares give 400 rep each. Looking at on Erfen, yes, that's right. But that quest is only once. Okay, right. So I only have to do it. Could I do it and then abandon it? Would that be a thing we could do? Nodachi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We're just getting some reputation at the moment. Currently at friendly, taking a lot longer to get through friendly, though. So we may need to buy more badges. And then this one should take us through to Honoured. And so we just need to go through Honoured to get to Revered. We're not going to quite have enough here. We need 12,000. So we're at 1,700 and something. So let's go buy some more badges. Need to go and do that. Check, wait. What? Oh, hold on. What did I miss? What rep does it need for the commendation? Oh, yes. Oh my god. Rip. The commendation is... Let me look. Where is it? Where's the commendation? I thought it would be here. Firecracker. Am I missing it? Where is it? All the commendations are at Revered. Okay, first tab. Okay, let's go back. Ah, here. Grand Commendation of the Shadopan. Okay, yes, we do need Revered. Thank you. There we go. Deep sea bag prices are dropping like mad on your server. It's now priced 694. Really? Wow. That is really cheap. There are account-wide woes, so if one of your tunes has the rep, you can buy the combination for you. Yes, as it is, Samadan's the closest we have towards Shadopan. Now, I could pick up these dailies and things, but I'm going to come back to this. First, I'm going to go back to Timeless Isle and spend the rest of my time-worn badges, time-warped badges, rather. We can buy quite a few with that, I imagine. So, let's go have a look back at the Flight Master, wherever you are. There you are. We need to have time walking active. No, I don't believe so. So let's go to here, and that should reduce our time. Yeah, I had to look earlier, and we're okay. We can still buy the badges without the time walking. Someone was posting cutlasses 5k in your realm, undercut the ones at 12 to 19k that sell. Wow, okay. You need to have mop Timewalking active to buy things for mop reps with Timewalking patches, do you? Because I checked earlier and it was okay, but the vendor's still there, you can still buy the stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. I checked earlier and it should be okay. Is there a strategy to deter people? Not really. Like you said, if you've got the capital, is buy them out and then try and sell them at the higher price. And if you can, control the materials that make those things. If it's something that can be made, that's the best way to control the markets, really. Oh, is the mop vendor the only one that stays? Oh, okay. Not the case with Kata. Ah, right. Yeah, I can't actually do the dungeons at the moment. Controlling ores would be fun. Yeah, that's the tricky part. You can maybe just keep buying the cheap ones and keep on top of it that way. That can help. Right, just letting this run through. You're struggling trying to farm Mark of Honor for level 2 and 3 Sinister. Difficult to win some battlegrounds as Alliance. It is tricky. All I can suggest is maybe, as weird as it sounds, is maybe making a Horde character if it's really imbalanced on your cluster of servers, and see how that goes. Horde isn't better, is it not, Routine? Okay. Is it just general? Although the other thing is to only pre-mades are better. Yeah, I guess if you're up against an organised lot of people, you can switch faction for battlegrounds with the mercenary guy. Can you, Sulcan? I never knew that. You can swap faction in Underbelly. Oh, right. Well, that's interesting. So yeah, we're going to have a look at Chromie here to hopefully give a quest so we can jump back to the Timeless Isle if I haven't done it already. And then you find out the other side's not any better. Yeah, generally just as disorganised unless you're with a, like you said, a pre-made group. Right, slash tar Crom. No, not visible. Where would I find a Chromie? Leela's there. Teleport. Okay, thank you, Mianex. Let's have a look. Am I in the wrong place? That is... I've got an image. I'm not sure where that is though. Do I have fans, viewers, battle tags? Don't mean to seem stalkery. No, that's absolutely fine. My battle tag is... I can't remember what it is. Samadan something. Hashtag 2206 is my battle tag. People are more than welcome to add me if they want. I can't guarantee I play other than when I'm streaming. Oh, there we go. Easily done like that. There we go. Swapping faction only works one side when the queue is long. Try with your horde. Also set up near Law Walker Rep Vendor. Outside on the balcony near the Pandarian Phoenixes. There we go. Turn around. Okay, thank her. Oh yes, I haven't got a command for that battle tag. I really ought to set one up. Triple profit doing Embrace the Flip. Oh, it was amazing. Oh, fantastic. Let me just have a look. So where am I going back? Mount up, go behind me. Give me some directions. And I should be okay, hopefully. Are we down here? Straightforward. Are we flying off into here, I guess? Into the darkness. I'm guessing it's over here, so let's go have a look. Towards this building. Ah, here. Moshugun Palace. And then it was just here. Yeah, it says underneath there. We need to go down. Up further. Haha. I see now. Phoenixes. There's a chromie. If ever I saw one. Thank you very much. Thank you for your help. So let's have a look. Journey to the Timeless Isle. Low level. Speak with Watcher Lara on the Timeless Isle off to the coast. Okay. Accept. So if we take this, teleport you. Curious bronze timepiece. Okay. Screenshot. There we go. If you abandon the quest, you can pick it up whenever you need. Okay, so if we take this one and abandon that. This was the one Right One 2 was talking about in Discord. There we go. There we go, okay. Brilliant, thank you for that, Alex. Right, let's go head on over to the vendor. We've got 37 minutes left on our Darkmoon buff, so I know we're spending a lot of time chatting and what have you, but that's half the fun really. So we want to make sure that we're doing all of this. Oh, and running into trees doesn't help. Let's just avoid those and then head on up around the corner. Is Oreo coming back? I'll turn your camera on just in case. Hold on. Yeah, he's meowed. You come and join us, Oreo. In your bank you have 6,000 of hats from Darkmoon Faire. Just looted, never bought. Wow, that's brilliant. What are you going to do with the hats? So here we go. Timewalking Trader. Commendation of the Shadopan. How many can I buy? 22. Okay. Let's buy them all. So, now, character, reputation. Let's do that. So 22, where are we at reputation wise? We are at Honoured. I'm not sure if this will get us there, but let's give it a go. And then once we hit Revered, then we can get that commendation. Add-on that allowed me to purchase max. I can't remember which one it is, but it is either buy 'em all or another one. Let me just have a look. There's this one, buy 'em all, and then I've got another one which I don't think I'm using actually. No, it must be that one, buy 'em all, that does it. I did have another thing that allowed me to buy stuff, but that seems to be the one that does it. But yeah, it's really handy. It's really, the good thing I like about it is it's really, I know that the TSM vendoring option is there and you can buy stuff that way, but I actually prefer the neatness of the regular interface and do it like that. Okay, so let's go back and let's carry on with the reputation. So we are here at Honoured. Let's carry on through this. See if we can get at least close to Revered. That would be good. Bone with TSM, also 1,000 or something, but not a buy 'em all idea. Yeah, that's the thing. Where am I from in the UK? You're from Colchester in Essex. I sound familiar. I'm further south. I'm down south coast of the UK. But I've kind of like been all over the place in my childhood, so I haven't picked up any one particular accent. Oh, look at that. We've spent everything and we're at 9,695 of 12,000. So I reckon if we found some rares or did a few dailies, we could get that quite easily. So I guess the best way now is to fly back, or would it be to port back? Let's have a think. Where are we at? To get all the way over there is quite a while, whereas if we could teleport to here at least, that would be better. Oh, let's enjoy the flight and then I can go stretch my legs and get some water. Actually, let's just go run. What am I getting Shadopan rep for? Is because I would like to get some of the missing enchants that I haven't got. I'd like to round out some of my recipes. I want to get the Tome of Illusions for the Shadopan, and I want to get the few other, about 3 or 4 other enchants as well you can buy when you're at Revered rep. I've been meaning to do it for a long time, as well as the other Tome of Illusions I haven't got yet. Stretch, drink and hug cats, exactly. Right, I'm assuming the Flight Master's here. Yep, there you are. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so let's head on back over to here, and then there's some daily quests there. We'll deal with those. Okay, so I'm just going to go and get some more water, and then I'll be back. Right, we're back. There we are. We're just having a nice little rest. Sleep Road, how are you? Anyone know if you are able to get the Valor Sands recipe from Canopic Jars? You only have a level 75 alchemy for Catechism. I would think that it's just a Catechism based thing. You should be able to get it. I'll need 7 or 8 tokens, about 2,400 reputation, or find 6 rares. Okay, well there's a target. But if in doubt, you could always get up to 300 in vanilla anyway, just as a base. Because I know with Alchemy, one of the quests doesn't open until you've got that. Right, still going through the flight pass. Bit of a winding route, this one. Crosscader, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. You can go from 1 to 600 easily if you don't turn in the quest, as all the dig sites are in a single zone. Oh, right, interesting. I haven't tried archaeology yet. Right, what are we missing here? Jade Lungfish Schools, okay. Downloading well, never played it before. Ah, well, you're in for a treat. There's a lot to see. Oh, Sleep Road, thank you very much for the follow. Just remember, have fun and take your time and enjoy the game. Archaeology is 600, just worried about the alchemy level for it to drop. Ah, right. 3rd jar, so I think you're on 5 now. I know way back, Shin's Tales of Gold if when he was around, he spent a long time trying to get his Vial of the Sands recipe. Right, we're still going round and round in circles. The flight paths aren't very efficient in Pandaria, it would seem. We are going round and round, but that's okay. Let's carry on. Remember your first foray into WoW. You arrived in Goldshire and was like, whoa, this place is huge. Yes, I remember coming out of Northshire as Samadan way back when in Classic, in Vanilla rather, and then just doing those quests and having to hand in my spells and things like that, and buying my spells. In fact, that was a surprise back in the day. But yeah, basically, it's a chance to have fun and enjoy the class, or enjoy whatever seems fun to you. Take something that can handle something in the world. Yeah, that's true, but also I would say first and foremost, pick something that appeals to you. You're going to be playing and having fun is the main intention. So yes, you do want something that is quite robust, as Mushy says, like a hunter, druid and paladin. But then I've been a priest my whole time, and that suited me in my playstyle. The advantage of a druid is you get to try out different classes all on the same character, be it bear form or healer spec or boomkin. I've never played a mage actually, so horde. Yeah, there's that too. Picking a faction is also another 47 hours, Lazy Titan, for the vial. Still don't have it on your alchemist. That's a tough one, definitely. Frost Mage, Balanced Druid, Elemental Shaman. Mage was your first character. I mean, mages are, what do they call them? Glass cannons, aren't they? Lots of firepower, but easily damaged. Loved it leveling, but regretted it in PvP. You have a Warbringer up for me. Oh, right, okay. Oh, thank you, Rasheen. That's very kind of you. Let me get myself a bit closer. Oh, there was another invite, wasn't there? I forgot that one. There we go. Let's add that one in. Don't want people to be left out. Thank you, Rasheen. So where would that be? Oh, it's all over there. Really? I've just flown over from there. In Jade Forest. Okay. Let me just get a flight once I can get there. In fact, actually, can I request a stop off? I'm almost there anyway. Let's land at the nearest place, and then I'll just fly directly. Yeah, it is faster. I mean, these flight paths do seem to go loopy around a fair amount, don't they? I've asked for a drop off, but it seems to be taking me all over the spot. Let's try this one. And then we'll fly on my trusty Lightsworn Seeker, almost fondly known as Butt Wings. Right, we're almost there. I'm going to land here, I think. Hopefully. No. I'm sure I asked for a stop off. Or are we just going to go round in circles? I guess it wanted to ignore that one. It's going to drop me off here instead, perhaps? Or is it because I haven't got the flight points for those? Could be I haven't got those ones. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's pick a direction. Up and over. Let's go this way. Okay, follow the arrow of Rasheen. Amazed that once you start playing, one, you'll give up on a priest. Make a new Hearthstone when you land. Oh, actually, is there one around before I do that? Actually, let's carry on whilst I'm flying. We'll always go back another time. That's fine. I enjoy flying around Pandaria, even though we're about to lose the buff. PC up. Oh, someone just killed it. Oh, okay. No problem, Rasheen. But thank you very much for the help, nonetheless. So let's go back and do those daily quests whilst we're here. And we'll carry on from there. It was your SSD that caused the freezes and lags, so you don't have to get a new CPU. Oh, okay. But you will just because it arrived damaged. Yeah, you never know with CPUs. Okay, what's this? Norlax. Is that a thing? Looks like a rare of some kind. Down somewhere. Norlax. Humanoid. Or is it just a worthy opponent? Don't think it's anything related. Suna's Shattered Locket. There we go. We got something at least. Danny, wow, look at that. 12 months. Congratulations on your anniversary. 1 whole year. That is absolutely fantastic. Danny, thank you so much for a whole year's worth of support. I think you're the first one to get the golden chef's hat. Thank you very much. Let's see lots of chef's hats for Danny. Thank you ever so much. That's incredibly kind of you. Taking all donations to the Lost Pants Ion AC Fund. What's that, Danny? Is that your air conditioning's gone, has it? Farming all these rare spawns for achievements back in the day. Oh, right, okay. You found a tip for low pop servers that might be useful for medium. On the Undermine Journal, you can check for low bids. You tried 3 items so far and won them all. Okay, yeah. I haven't tried Undermine Journal. I know sometimes TSM's great deals can work for that kind of things. You spent the last 4 days in Atlantic City. Ah, right, okay. That makes more sense. Ah, right. Now I understand. Okay, where am I headed? What am I doing? I'm going to head over this way, I believe. I don't want to head this way. Get your direction senses right. I think these are the quests, daily quests, that give me extra reputation. Motives of the Mantid. We'll do this one and set the Mantid back. Just close that down. Accept that one. I don't have much. Ooh, how much quest room have I got? I've got enough for 3 more quest slots. Okay. Let's do that one. Field Armourer. Do that one. And this last one. Let's do proper poultice. Okay. So this is all going to be over here somewhere. And then we've got a daily one here, which I can't pick up just yet because we're at 25 of 25. So what colour comes after gold? I don't have one yet. I think I need to be partnered to get any more, unless they change it for affiliates. It'll be interesting. I'm not at 2 years myself yet, so it'll be interesting. Okay, what do we need to do? Malwillow shell fragments. Does that mean we need to kill these? I think we might need to. Let me just check. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's do that as well whilst we're here. Don't really like needlessly killing wildlife. There we go. Oh, thank you, Danny. Also for the cheer as well. That's very kind of you. Yeah, we cap at 1 year badges at the moment. Malwillows. I think these have got things that I need. I'm not sure. There's a few more of these. Just pick everything up. I guess we'll do that. And then I don't know if we need to do this section or not. Oh, someone sold a Pact of Mastery. Fantastic. This seems to be relatively easily. Just go around, kill stuff. Obviously, we can do this quite easily on Samadan. Let's do a few more of these whilst we're here. I think these have something I need. They might not have. Okay, let's have a look. What else do we need? Malwillows and other things. Okay, let's go on. Yep, I'll get there with partner, definitely. I'm not applied yet. I'm going to wait for my averages to go up a little bit more. But I'm very happy with the way things are going so far. Right, oh, that's what I need. One of those. Malwillows. Oh, we need to do the... I don't want to do the small tortoise. Let's do this one. There we go. We'll need 120 of these. This is quite a lot, actually. Going to have to do the small ones as well. I think we also... Oh, these moths I think we might need to do. Might as well do this whilst I'm here. And whilst I'm here, sorry Mr. Tortoise, this turtle did not make it to the water, sadly. Okay, fragments are doing well. There's a load of stuff coming along now, so let's just go and join in with this lot. Do all of that. All of that. Okay. Deep sea bags really getting crazy on Silvermoon 2. Got down to 480 gold. Wow, that is really, really cheap. Need to walk the dog. Your house mouse also likes Sam's voice. Look away. Thank you, Mushy. Do we need to do these? I don't know if we do, but let's just do them as we are here. Just in case there's something... Ah, there we go. We do need full motion bladders. That's one thing ticked off. Okay, what else do we need? Let's carry on. You love Wednesdays. What's this one? Ruin Law. Very nice. Very nice mailbox indeed. Congratulations. Let me just go through here. Let's click that. I think those active quests don't give you rep. Just play daily quests whilst you have the Darkmoon Faire buff. Was this not the... are these not the daily ones then? It's the blue ones I needed. Well, I've kind of started them now, so I think I ought to finish them. Field Armourer, set the Manted back, motives. There's a clue there. Okay. Well, let's have a look, actually. We can hand one of them in. What can we hand in? Let's go back and have a look. I assumed they were part of it, but let me just double check that. I'm running low on quest slots, you see, so I can't do them all in one go. But let's just hand one in. Natural antiseptic. Complete quest. So we got 90 from that. Let's do this one because it's blue. Let's go over here. Ah, right, here we go. These ones are blue. Spirit Dust. Lesser Charm of Good Fortune. Okay, and then there's these assaults and things here. But we'll probably have to abandon some of these quests. Well, we're nearly done on that one. Let's abandon these ones. And then that one, let's abandon that one. Clear of a little bit of space. Those two I can probably do. Alright, that one we haven't done. So, oh, that is one we need. That's a blue one. We need that one. Hold on, there we go. Away, kind sir. Thank you very much for the follow. Loving the name. We're just going through doing some Shadopan rep at the moment. We're very close to Revered. It'll be nice if we can get it in the next 14 minutes. We may not. Let's have a look. So let's do that. And how much have we got? 2 more quests we can do. So assault fire camp, assault the plateau. Let's do that one. Right, where are we at now? Okay, let's work our way up here, and that should do those for the moment. Old world enchants. Well, the main thing I'm wanting here is the Tome of Illusions Shadopan. It's not massive, but it is something for completeness, which I'm particularly interested in. I'm not an all the things kind of person like Mushy is, but I can at least do a fair amount of collection. If it's to do with professions, then it's my bag, definitely. Okay, what else have we got coming up? 4. We just need more of these willows. Let's work our way up. If we can spot them like this. Obviously it's easy with flying. Oh, there's something there sparkling. What's that? Hardened sap. Treasure of Pandaria. Okay. There's something over there. Pick one of those up. 6 of 11. Now the moths we need to do actually, don't we? Let's do those whilst I'm here. There's another one there. Jump down, click that. Nothing there on that one. Oh, there's a thing over there. Greetings, Ignis. Hope you're doing well. All the gold. Yeah, that is true actually. Instead of all the things, I just do all the gold. Right, I'm going to move close to this quest area. There seems to be something to do here. Well, there's loads to do here. Look at all this. Oh, that was scary. Oh, there's a thing there. Let's do that whilst we're here. At least do these. Getting some nice area of effect kills here. With scary noises. Defiled things, they need fixing. Do those whilst we're here. And then that looks like something that needs to be done. Uruk, whoever you are. You're immune. Now you're not. And then there's some remains here. Do all of those. Is that done? There's another one. Or have I done them all? Yes, I have done them all now. Okay. And then we can do one of those. Corpse Palisade, we need 8 of those. Okay. Six, and there's one here. I thought we had done these, but we still need to have 2 more, apparently. There we go, and looks like the last one's over there. Hopefully. I know we need 1 more in addition to this. Getting some Motes of Harmony as well. And then we need to just do this one. Mal Willows, we're nearly done. Come quick to you. Okay. Where's Rasheen? Down there. Okay. Got a Warbringer. Fantastic. You're close. Very close. It's a slightly frightening thought, actually. Let's go on to. to all the blings. Yeah. Getting your long boy in and out. Oh, excellent, Stevie B. Fingers crossed for you. This isn't an event. I'm just getting my Shadopan reputation up to Revered. So what I'm doing here is going through and do the daily quests. There's a few things there flying around. How far are we away? Nearly there. Let's ignore all of these. Shouldn't be too hard. No, we're getting quite close actually. Here we go. Oh look. There's a Warbringer. Ah, fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you, Rasheen, for that. So we got stolen Shadopan insignia. There's this other thing over here as well. I guess do we do that whilst we're here? That's just fallen over. So that will give me a whole 1,000, won't it? Where is it? Stolen Shadopan insignia grants 1,000 reputation. Wow, that's a big jump. Look at that. 1,200 because we still had our Wii buff. Very nice. I remember farming these Warbringers for the mount. 170k today. Very nice, Runop. Very nice indeed. Congratulations. Those badges are definitely very nice. We might as well do the other one whilst I'm here and I've got the buff. Where was it? I'm sure I saw another one. Stolen Klaxi insignia. Might as well get 1,200 and 1,200 with that. With the extra buff. Okay. You can get a lot of them by doing the treasure instance of Thunder Isle. Oh yeah, there's that true. Okay, well we're nearly there. We are so close. Oh, was that another one? Here is the scout. Oh wow, fantastic, thank you. See, this is where I need NPC scan. War Scout. Is that one? Oh wow. And this should be it then. This will be it. We are at Revered. Fantastic. That's awesome. Thank you very much. That was a lot quicker than doing the daily quests. Yeah, and Rarity and Silver Dragon. Yeah, definitely. I haven't done that either, actually. But there's a lot of stuff. Kill for a chance of a Matt's bag. Okay, let's have a quick look. Let's just drop down and have a look. Hold on one moment. Nice red tiny skulls everywhere. Yeah, that would be nice actually. Let me just find. There we go. And we get another one. We just got 5 minutes left, so let's quickly do that as well. Oh, what have we got here? A small bag of Xantalari supplies. And inside there is a golden lotus. Fantastic. That's worth a good 199 on my server. Right. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay, before I do more rep things, I do need to get the commendation, don't I? Thank you, Darkwing, for the reminder. Because that will help me to Exalted. I don't need Exalted for the enchanting stuff, so I'm at a good point already. I've got mission accomplished for tonight, which was getting enough for the Tome of Illusions. That was the main thing. Where am I headed? Was there anything else? Another one I missed. Venom Spitter. Bring your tunes back home then. But thank you, Rasheen. That was very helpful.
Thank you.
You got some leftover insignias. Autoboss, thank you very much for the follow. How many is that? 819. Wow, that is a few. One or two. That's fantastic. Those tokens are bind on account. Yeah, so once I've got it, it's done, isn't it? Okay, so let's go over here and collect in. Where's the things? There they are, coming in. You have them times 6. Yeah, that's a fair amount indeed. It's alright, thank you, Rasheen. What I'll do is I'll just Hearthstone back, but thank you nonetheless. Yeah, let's just reputation first. Quartermaster. So we want commendation of the Shadopan. There we go, buy that. And then we will Samadan unlocks 100% bonus reputation. It's for that. There we go. So that's really good. And then we can buy up the things we wanted. So Dancing Steel, I'll take that. River Song, Jade Spirit, and Tome of Illusions, Secrets of the Shadopan. That was the main thing. Now obviously this tiger would be worth doing once I get to Exalted. That would definitely be very nice. And there's a couple of others here as well. And then there's a tabard. Yeah, I'll definitely be buying these tigers once I get to the appropriate point. But the main thing we want to do here is collect up these new enchanting recipes. So, Dancing Steel. And Jade Spirit. I need to try and remember these, because it might be worth seeing if we can sell some of these. Ooh, that's Cecile's recipe tooltip wigging out on me there. Let's learn that. Apologies for everyone with all that flickering. Okay, so those tomes and everything. Let's go to TSM and just add all these in to a list, and let's make one of each. So Draenor Enchanting Pandaria. We want, okay, so there's a 6,000 profit for Secrets of the Shadopan. Not obviously a great sale rate, but we're going to queue one up anyway. And then we want to have a look at, these are weapon enchants mainly. So Dancing Steel. See, River Song is a good one. River Song is a good leveling enchant. So I'm going to add that one in definitely. Jade Spirit. River Song we want. 0.01 sale rate though, unfortunately. Wind Song we already have. We've been selling that. And Elemental Force. I haven't done any Colossus enchants actually. But look at that, min buyout is 74. So, and that's just ethereal shards. I might miss that one for the moment. Even one account, it's a trick used to get them before you got lazy. Fair enough. Okay, Darkmoon, thank you very much for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. Also, you can get the illusion from those stone guys from the Cataclysm. Yes, that's the next one, Ignis, is to get the Deepholm reputation. I need to do the whole quest series for that, and then that's another thing to do, which is all adding to the mini goals, which is really nice. So let's go and gather up what we need to make these. Then we can make a group for these and add them into my things. Oops, one was still on autoflow. Whoops, Rasheen, where have you ended up? Okay, so Mysterious Essence. Now some of this stuff. Guild Bank for the Shard Crystal. Lots of this stuff. Sun's Radiance, River's Heart, Primordial Ruby. This is all alchemy stuff that I've been selling. So this ties in to what Jahwakening needs to do, really. crafting cost is 92 gold. River's Heart 83 gold. Sun's Radiance 79 gold. So there's good profit margins on those. Ethereal Shards and Mysterious Essence, I've got decent prices on them anyway. Well, let's open up the task list for these. So, in terms of what we need to do here, I know we haven't done cooldowns or any other restocking at the moment. This has completely been a Shadopan stream. Oh, thank you for the portal. I shall jump in. Yeah, let's jump into Stormwind. In a mountain, thankfully, you usually end up in nothingness, exhaustion of death. Yeah, that's a terrible state to be in. So, right, what do we need to do? I'm thinking we need to actually need to head to Borealis, and then swap over to Jahwakening, I would say. Some stuff from the guild bank. So let's start with that. Please help me out with a question. How do you make sure all these profit estimations on the crafting window are accurate? The main... well, in terms of accuracy, there's only so much you can do. Do you mean when you've... say, for example, on here, on my crafting. So this says an estimated profit of 10,100. That is based off of all these things. And you can go through each one and look at them like I did just here. And so you look at Jade Spirit. This is one thing that TSM 3 was better at showing you all the different profits for these. But you can look at these individually, like Secrets of the Shadopan, and then you can see what it needs here. And so the profit is based off of the crafting cost here, and the profit, which is based on the current min buyout of the last time the auction was scanned. So obviously this is looking at it at 6,800. Things might have changed from 2 hours ago, so it's never going to be accurate until you've actually posting them on, but it gives you at least an idea. So I look at this estimated profit as a guide more than anything else. But looking at this, we have a decent amount of things to do. So I do need to get Ethereal Shards, Shard Crystals. But one in the guild bank actually. So let's go grab that. And then the other stuff, just get that and move from there. Mysterious Essence we can get, if I want to keep my Ethereal Shards, because they're from the auction house, I might have to get my Mysterious Essence the other way, which is by doing, I think it's Spirit Dust. Let me have a look. Shopping wise, let's just do a scan of everything. I don't particularly want to buy River's Heart, Sun's Radiance or Primordial Ruby. The Shard Crystals are a reasonable enough price, 77% DB market. There is actually a crafting cost to them of 24 gold from 5 Ethereal Shards, interestingly. Let's have a look at that, 24 gold. Ethereal Shard times 5, 24 gold. What's that based off of? And that's crafting cost of... yeah, so let's buy the Ethereal Shards. We need those. Why is that not working? I wasn't pressing control, that's why. So 293, everything up to... oh, we've got enough already. Okay, so Shard Crystals. Seeing as we can't make them for that price, that's at 22. Anything under 22. How many do we need? Shard Crystals, 24 of them. Okay, well that's a lot actually. We're not going to be able to get these, so actually we will be able to get these. There's enough. Okay, so just River's Heart, Sun's Radiance, and Primordial Ruby. So we're going to jump over to Jahwakening for that, but let's just get those mysterious essences from the Spirit Dust, and we need to buy more Spirit Dust, it would seem. So let's buy some of that
Have anything ancient to trade?
whilst I'm here.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Spirit Dust exact. Okay, there's a reasonable price for all of this. You can get 51 there. You know what, I'm going to just buy it all up, because that's a reasonable price for everything. It's really cheap.
Bring it to me.
And then we can collect that up. All these purchases. Oh, Oreo's coming back. You're right, Oreos. Okay, got a few sales coming in, 1,100, but we'll leave those in for the moment. And we'll jump back. Let's go over to just do the mysterious essences whilst we're here. Let's create 18 that we need. Run through that, and then we'll go back to Jahwakening and we'll make these. That's going to be my best bet for these to get the best price possible. Oh, I missed. Did I miss loads in the chat there? I didn't have it scroll around. Let me just have a look. That's not how you make friends. Yes, saying the S word. Talking about the profit showing next to the item crafted. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Sammy, I completely missed the rest of your chat there. I didn't have the window scrolled all the way down. I was too busy looking at everything else. Okay, so let's just go back, and we still need to make some more mysterious essence according to that. Okay, well, let's leave that for the moment. Let's jump over to Jahwakening and see what we need to make for those. There we go. Scarlet Goob, how are you? Really enjoy my videos. I'm having trouble with formulas for TSM. Do you happen to have a suggestion video to watch to help, or even better, a list of code? Have you looked at my TSM guide? That would be my first port of call to suggest to you. All those alchemy crafts, wow, there's loads of them. There's a command for that. That goes through all the... there we go. That's a playlist of all the basics. As it comes for TSM, the TSM task list, let me just one thing at a time. So yes, for those videos, those go through the basics, but what I'd always suggest when it comes to TSM strings and stuff is start simple, start small, and build up from there as your understanding grows. That's exactly how I did it, and go from there. As for the TSM task list, that comes up when you've got your profession open. Say like Alchemy, go to TSM, and then you've created your crafting list like this. When you're in the gathering tab here, you've got add type task added to the task list here, whereas it will be open up task list, and you can also type /TSM task list. That also gets it up when you've got it filled with stuff from the gathering tab. So what we're doing here now with Jahwakening, we want to make some of these. So I'm going to add these to the queue. So let's do a search for these. Primordial Ruby. So we want 2 of those queued up. And then we want River's Heart. River's Heart there. And I want 3 of those. Let's just add 1 there, and Sun's Radiance. Oops, 1, 2, 3, Sun's Radiance, and we need 2 of those. We should really make more of these, but I'm going to go with what I've got at the moment. So in terms of gathering now for Jahwakening, let's have a look. Gathering wise, profession wise, we've got this. Let's go over to Jahwakening and Alchemy. Okay, so everyone's got these things on alt. Who's got them? It looks like Golden Lotus we need to get from the auction house, but otherwise Samadan and El Morte have them. So let's switch to El Morte. Go over to El Morte, who's also an alchemist. What's your review? How are you? My day has been very, very good, thank you very much. We're just finishing up with a little bit of alchemy and our new enchants. I just want to finish what I started here. So what do we want to do? Get that from the bank. Let's run through here. I did get Golden Lotus from Samadan, didn't I, Rasheen? That's where I spotted it. Okay, so, alright, okay, let's have a look at my reagent bag. That's got a whole load of stuff in it. Let's take those. Take all of those. And send those to Jahwakening. And the Spirit of Harmony, yes, you can convert that, can't you? I really wish that we can, all those have expired. Let's just send these first. Okay, and we need 6 Golden Lotuses. Now, someone has a lot of Spirits of Harmony. Who has it? Is it me or Jahwakening? I think it might be me. Let me just have a quick look. It's ready to craft queued items from the task list directly. Not directly, I don't think so. Spirit of Harmony, what have you got? That's Ice Cap. No, it looks like it might be Jahwakening that has it. Okay, but then we'd have to go all the way over to the shrine, which takes a long time now. Steve Mackey and Dexter, thank you both for the follow. Okay, so we'll switch back to Jahwakening, I think. We might, for simplicity's sake, see what the price of those are on the auction house, the Golden Lotuses. I would say love the latest YouTube videos. Oh, thank you, Watch Review. Glad you enjoyed them. If you go to auction house, search Spirit of Harmony and hover a mouse over it, it could tell you who has it. Yes, good point actually, Rasheen. Let's have a look. Spirit of Harm. That should do it. Dunscan. No, Spirit of Harm. Spirit of Harm. There we go. And so it's actually 163 gold. That's actually quite cheap last time I saw it. We used to buy it for a lot more than that. Matcos is 185, and currently we actually have 32 in the guild vault, and Jahwakening has 50 in the bank. So we've got loads of those on us already. So the trouble is, we'll have to head all the way over to Pandaria and then go over to the shrine to be able to do that. Which I really miss that Dalaran portal for that one. So let's just check Golden Lotus on the auction house, just in case. Let's have a look. Golden Lotus. What is the price of Golden Lotus at the moment? Well, it's actually 199, and there's only one on. Okay. 50 is... It's loads for me, definitely. If you can portal me, Rasheen, that would be useful, thank you. Let me just get mine from the bank. Just so that I've got them. Let me just go through here. Where are they in the bank? Let me just check. If they're in the reagent bank, that's okay anyway. There they are. Just going to take them out for the moment. So I've got them. Thank you, Rasheen. It's very handy having portals. I might have to make myself a mage on a second character. Slash link. Let's jump through. There we go. Always very helpful. Yes, very much so. This is what I love about the gold making community. Is everyone is so much help, so helpful. Okay, so vendor. Where are you? You're the person with the orbs. Spirit of Harmony vendor. I have probably got some in my farm actually. I could probably pick some up. But you get 2 Golden Lotus for 1 Spirit of Harmony. So that is really worth doing at the moment. Might even be worth looking at that at the prices. Putting some on the auction house. But that's a bit of a... we'll just miss this for the moment. Let's do this like so. That's all of those. And then let's head to a mailbox. Let's stay here as Jahwakening for the moment actually. That'd be quite nice. There's so many mailboxes everywhere. Should be able to just go to one. Golden Lantern. I've just got to spot what it looks like now. Show me a mailbox. That's the wrong one. This is going to be one of those cases where I just run around looking for mailboxes. I don't know what I'm looking for. That's the main problem. The pillars with the roofs. Okay, let's have a look. Outside the main entrance, let's have a look. Here we go. Yeah, the little red ones. Fantastic. Okay, let's open up those. Thank you for the help. And okay, so Alchemy. We have 6, we need 1. Do we need 1? Let's make this. Requires Philosopher's Stone. I'm sure I had something. This Siren's Alchemist Stone acts as a Philosopher's Stone, doesn't it? I'm sure I had something though. And that needs Star Moss and Sea Stalk. Okay, so is that going to be in the bank? Yeah, it probably is. Okay, bank is... Is there a bank in here? I can't remember. Oh, Oreo's empty. Okay, thank you, Sinuk. I didn't realise he had disappeared. There we go. Okay, inside, ramp to the right. Okay, thank you. Up the stairs and right. You're a transmogrifier. Void storage. Celestial vault. Here we go. This looks bank-like. Here we go. Banker. Fantastic. Stone. Search. Nothing in my reagent bank. Stone scale eel. I'm sure I had a stone at some point. Okay. That's unfortunate. Pebble of Ages. No, it's not that. Telemancy Orb. It's not going to be called something else, is it? And it's not going to be in the reagent bank. Drainic Stone might be cheap if I have to make one. Yeah, it looks like I appear to be out of my alchemy stones. Whatever I've done with that, I haven't got a clue. Right, okay. That's unfortunate. Let's go have a look outside again. See what we can make at least. Alchemy. Oops. Click that one too many times. Let's go have a look. And Alchemy Stone. Zen Alchemy's Vibrant Alchemist Stone. Philosopher's Stone is the other one. Blackwell Purple, Lotus Fire Bloom. That's going to be no good. Outland, Northrend, Cataclysm. Dranic Philosophers is Alchemist Catalyst. I've got True Iron Ore. That's an easy one. Let's do that. Okay, True Iron Ore. Let's go get some. Okay, we're almost there. This is a bit of a mission. I know I've gone over time on this one, but I want to get this finished at least. Thankfully, I got a Brutosaur, because I want to stay here actually. So okay, let's go back to Alchemy. Let's just Dranic. What was that? Philosopher's Stone. Queue one of those up. And then go to here.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Scan for one True Iron Ore. Stacks of 10, unfortunately. Any singles? There's 9 there at 640. You know what? Let's get these at that. That'll have to do. And then the mailbox is just here, thankfully. That's the wrong one. There we go. Click the purchases. And then we can start making stuff finally. Okay, so Dranic Philosopher's Stone. Make that. River's Heart. Make that. I mean, there's obviously a good profit to be had here as well. So in terms of something for Jahwakening to do in the future, we can get back into the production of these, definitely. We need one more Golden Lotus. So let's just go buy one whilst we're here. There we go. And then head back this way. Pick that up, make one of those. And then we can send those to Samadan, finally. Send Samadan, and Golden Lotus will keep, Primordial Ruby, River's Heart, Sun's Radiance. 3, 2 and 2. Let's send those. Send the mail. Okay, so Alchemy done. Task list done. Let's just check. Samadan should be able to do everything now. Let's just check the groups, gathering rather. Select the crafter, Samadan, enchanting. So you should have almost everything now. We just need mysterious essence. So let's switch to Samadan. We need to go into a rested area. Let's go in here. This must be rested. Yes, it is. Switch to Samadan. So this is going to be a good place to do some alchemy, but we do need to do some leveling as well. Maybe it's worth setting my Hearthstone there, because I've got a feeling that Jahwakening will find that area quite useful, because Jahwakening, remember, has the farm as well. So I might do that. And then at least we've got the Dalaran Hearthstone to get about. So there's at least options, that's for sure. Okay, so back into Samadan. Finally got your 30th Titan's Blood. I'm wondering if the Kaskorian Smithing Hammer will proc on your sinister items and give you an edge. Good luck, Sorkin, hopefully. You set the Hearthstone to the shrine. Portal Stormwind is up the stairs to the left to get to Bralas. Yeah, so that's pretty easy, isn't it, Rasheen? I've got a feeling that's going to be my new home. Okay, so control click open mail will keep the sales. There we go. And then we just need to make some more mysterious essence. It says 12. I'm not sure if I can make 12. We have 18, we need 36. So let's switch to this one. Mysterious essence here. Let's just create all, see how we get on. Oh, it only creates one per item, so let's just go through this. Let that run its way through. Should be easy enough. And then we can make our enchants that we've got queued up. And then we can make those go into a group, and then we're onto a winner, I think, hopefully. Right, is that enough? Mysterious Essence, let's create. It's almost like we need to make 2 for every one. Enchanting Crafts, because I think it's wanting to do this one. But I want to do this singly. Because I want to keep everything else. So I'm having to do 3 for every one it says. There we go. Okay, so that's done. That's ticked. We might as well do Temporal Crystal whilst we're here. And the same with Hexweave. Otherwise we'll forget that. We might as well do our cooldowns. Hexweave as well. There we go. Also want to check if it applies to all blacksmithing, or just BFA ones. I imagine it will just be... I'm assuming that's the thing that you get, the tools of the trade. I imagine it will just be for BFA. But I may be wrong, you never know. It looks like Oreo's back, so let's pop your camera back on. There we go. There's a lying down Oreo. Right, what was I doing? Enchanting, TSM, crafting. Okay, so Jade Spirit, Dancing Steel, River's Song, and Secrets of the Shadopan. Interesting now, the estimated profit has gone down to 8,558. I wonder why that is, because actually the Secrets of the Shadopan should be relatively cheap now because I made those things. Or there's been an update on the various things since it was last scanned. Yeah, last scan was 43 minutes ago, so perhaps that's different. It says when crafting, blacksmithing, armor or weapons, doesn't mention Zanslari or Colteron. Okay. It's for getting old recipes also. Oh yes, that's got the same to do with... oh, it's on his back now. I've got the same to do with the tailoring. I need to get all of those. First Sinister Brace's got a prop. Excellent. Congratulations. Okay, so we've made the things we wanted to make. We need to now put those into a group. So we're going to go... Oreo's all twitchy toed now. So we're going to go to our enchanting groups. Let's minimize tailoring. So enchanting. So we want to go to tomes, and we want to add in Tome of Illusions, Secrets of the Shadopan. We have a new item in the list. 6,000 profit according to that, which is really nice. And then we've got leveling enchants. So that's going to go Old World Good Enchants. So under here, shopping we want to keep off for the moment. So weapons wise, let's add them all in here. So Dancing Steel, Jade Spirit, those can go in. Now I must already have made or had... Where's the other two that we made? River's Song and it was just 3. Dancing Steel, River's Song. Okay, it was just 3. So River's Song must already be in there. But it's not there. So let me just have a look in my bags and it'll tell me what group it's in. Dancing Steel, Jade Spirit, River's Song is in a Transmog Region Average group. Why on earth is it in there? Transmog Region Average. I must have picked one up at some point and then tried to sell it. Enchant Weapon, River's Song. Okay, let's remove that out of there. And then let's put that back in where I think it would go, which would be Weapons. River's Song. There we are. So the sale rate is pretty low, so that could explain why that hasn't sold. So we'll try it and we'll see what happens. I'm happy to put them all in anyway, at least have one of each if nothing else. I think the group operation is 2 of each, so the way we've always got 1 in stock. But let's put those on. Let's complete the mission. No point having them in your bags, you might as well list them on. There we go. So auctioning wise, my auctions, run a post scan. Right, I'm way over time here. I'm going to be tired tomorrow. So let's go post these on. Jade Spirit. 849, Dancing Steel. Tome of Illusions for 6899. And River Song is actually below min price. Okay, so min price was 1081. We could probably go lower on that, I imagine. I'll have to set up a different group for that one, perhaps with a slightly lower average on that, just to see if I can get some sales. It's probably why it was in the transmog group. Let's just adjust that slightly. So let's just go to groups and go to weapons. We'll make a new one and we'll call that Revered's Song. Or is it just River Song? River Song, I think it is. There we go. And then from the parent, oh, it is Rivers. Let's add that one in. And then group operation, let's override that. Let's change that to 1 of each. And then change this to weight it more towards DB Market. This one might help us. Let's just check the tooltip and see what it comes out at. Where's River Song? Must be this one. No, it's Siphoning, Legion Mining, Legion Skinning. It's up here. There we go. River Song. So minimum is 870 now. 3,400 normal and 8,700, so that should work quite well. It's just inside parameters, so we can post on for that. And now we'll need to add that in. River Song, run a post scan. Yes, don't look at me. That's right, Mushy. I was aware that was going over, but it's all worth it. There we go. River Song on for 988. It's still a profit, reasonable profit. It only costs 125 to make. So let's do that. There we go. Ah, Mazel Tov, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Good evening to you, sir. I am literally just finishing, but thank you ever so much for stopping by. We've just gone through. We got our Shadopan reputation. We did a whole load of new enchants. And so we've got those on the list. So that was the main focus for today. It's character progression day. So Samadan is in a much better position now. At least with some more recipes collected. I don't have an eggs.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Right, okay, so big massive thank you everyone who's hung out in chat tonight and helped out with that. Rasheen, with your help, porting me and doing everything. Let's see if we can find someone to throw a host on over to. Who is on at the moment? Okay, so we have looks like Reckles, aka Want to Buy Gold, is on. So we'll send a host over to him because he'll be doing he's farming fangs or something at the moment. Okay, so we'll send some love over his way. I want to buy. Oh, also before I go, thank you very much. 3 months. Thank you very much for your support. Really do appreciate it. Mazel Tov. Thank you. Want to buy gold. We're going to throw a host over to Reckles, send him some love, and carry on with the gold making fun. So thank you, Mazel Tov, again. Thank you everyone who's hung out in the chat tonight. Really enjoyed your company. Glad we managed to get something complete on Samadan, all in one bite-sized chunk, which is really nice. Oreo's flaked out with his legs in the air, so he's going to have some belly rub time in a moment. And so thank you all. Have a great rest of your day or evening. I'll be next on Friday, hopefully, family and everything permitting. So until then, have a great evening from me and Oreo. We'll say good night, and we'll see you soon.